proud of our guys. Our guys are staying very hungry and have a great sense of humility to them, and that's what's led to these kind of results. So they've been really grinding and have, again, through 8 games, have really sustained it, and that'll be the challenge, moving forward, to continue the same kind of preparation and focus and the discipline and the appreciation and respect for the game and the toughness that it takes to play at a high level, week in and week out.
How much do you think it got their attention? The most recent film that BC had was watching them just.
Yeah, that was good, but they've had a bunch, and that was certainly we saw NC State in some crossover games this year, so it was a big deal. Starting a week ago, in our preparation, saying, hey, NC State was #1 ACC and top 5 in the country in rush defense, and it just mowed right through them, And so we get our guys, and then you watch the big play reel and how these guys run the football and their play actions, and saw it tied in on the one seam route that Isaiah's in great position. They got really good, players within their scheme. But again, our guys, they really locked in and played really, really well.
With the style they play, was this just kind of good for you to see your team really have just a kind of bloody your nose? I think it's a term.
And then they do some things formationally and motion-wise, a lot more than it doesn't look like much, maybe to the naked eye, but it's a lot structurally. That there's a lot of adjusting that has to go on and alignments that have to be right, or you're going to have problems. And so it was a really good game for us from that standpoint. Some of the things that we've seen this year, but there's also some things that are just going to help continue to grow our defense. And some of it you saw on the field tonight, and then some of it we did it all week at practice, and then some of it shows up on game day and some of it doesn't. So there was just saw ourselves get better this week through practice and our preparation, and then even through the game.